Good morning. So this reading is for Monday, November 17th. And I do have the live this upcoming weekend on YouTube. And so when I had asked way back in the beginning of October, I did make a post about this, but I'm going to mention it here as well. So when I asked, the top three were really the pick a card, what you don't see coming, and then messages from your higher self. So we can keep that. I can rotate them around, interchange, and kind of overlap topics, whatever makes sense. But if you have other ideas and they seem to be more kind of widespread, drop a comment below, let me know. So let's get current energy. Let's see if I can hold on to the cards. And future energy. So this video is available on both YouTube and Rumble, Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. There's something, I'm getting like a calm, peaceful energy. Something here is shifting. There is a shift. Let's dive into it because I'm trying to get a clear read on the energy. There's something that's shifting, but it feels like it's a noticeable shift. This is not one of those subtle, go with the flow kind of energies. This requires some attention. So when I look at the bottom of the deck here, I'm getting the Ace of Cups. And now that Ace of Cups is a new beginning card. And so it's focused here on emotional alignment and fulfillment. There's something that's coming into alignment for you. That is something that you want to explore. A new approach, a new something here, like a depths, because I'm getting depths of emotions. So there's something that you want to take deeper or you want to start. So when I look at the past here and get the Page of Cups is following your heart, trusting yourself, opening yourself up. This is really opening up to a new beginning energy. The Strength card, finding that courage within yourself, Leo. And then I get Justice here, Libra, a lot of balance. This is the alignment. Something here, the alignment started in the past. That's what I'm getting here with the Justice card. But it's something that you consciously chose. That Page of Cups says, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to dig deep, find the inner strength, allow for something to really unfold, open myself up to this opportunity. I don't feel like you were always open to it. It feels like this required a lot of strength because there was either some sort of resistance about repeating a mistake or falling back into an old pattern. But I get the sense here in the past, you said, you know what? I'm never going to know unless I try. So whatever the fear is that was holding you back or whatever that resistance energy was, you've overcome it. You really found a way to work through it. And so in the current energy, I'm getting the Knight of Swords. That's very quick energy. It's moving forward. Queen of Cups, coming from the heart, following, trusting your intuition. And the Six of Cups here. This also feels like alignment. So the Six of Cups feels like it's connected to a goal or a dream. And what you're doing is you're making progress here. You're allowing more happiness in your life. You're focusing on happiness, seeing more of it around you. Something here is coming into alignment. And it's based on the choices that you've made. So when I look at the future energy here, I'm getting the King of Wands right away with the Temperance. And so I could see the Temperance. I couldn't see King of Wands. The Temperance, Sagittarius energy, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is what's coming into alignment. The action that you're taking is really opening something up for you here. Definitely getting a portal opening up. So this opportunity to embrace the new, embrace the light, come out of the dark here. It's based on the strength and the courage. You're actually moving in this direction right now. The way that all of this is playing out, you made a choice here in the past. You then started acting on it because you were balanced. You trusted yourself, the alignment, things kind of falling into place. Even if you couldn't see everything as it was unfolding, the Knight of Swords says, I don't really care. I'm moving forward. I'm just going to do what I need to do. Queen of Cups, because you are listening to your intuition, it does feel like you're emerging out of something. Whatever this transformation is that's happening right now, you're coming out of it. I am getting the Four of Cups. So this is what you're defeating here. That Four of Cups, it's sadness and disappointment, but it's also that stuck energy. It could be bored, things like that. I don't feel like that's going to be the case for long. This is actually what you're stepping out of. Then I get the Empress showing up here, and I'm getting the sun shining on the Empress. And so it's Venus energy, and it rules relationships, what you love and value. but it's harmony, it's balance, it's alignment. And so Venus likes to bring people together, it likes to bring people, situations, whatever this is for you. The direction that you're heading is towards something more harmonious, more balanced, in alignment with what you want, getting you out of this dark, stuck, stagnant energy. So let's get more information. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Strength and Justice. So with the Page of Cups here, I'm getting the Chariot. So that Cancer energy, success and victory, it's moving forward. And so it feels like here with that Page of Cups, when you started listening to yourself and really trusting, opening yourself up to this new experience, new opportunity, that's where you see success. And that's where you're starting to see movement. Yeah, with the Strength card here, I'm getting the Five of Wands. That Five of Wands, obstacles and challenges. And this is where you said, you know what, I'm just not going to allow myself to be in this negative energy anymore, this stuck energy. I really want something better. I deserve better. So I'm going to move forward. I'm going to embrace whatever this is that I need, whatever it is that I want. And so with the Justice card, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is that divine timing. It's a positive turn of events. This is karmic alignment. This is something falling into place exactly when it's supposed to, based on the actions that you were encouraged to take and felt confident enough to take. Tell me about that Knight of Swords. Queen of Cups. Six of Cups. So the Knight of Swords here with the Five of Pentacles, you're actively leaving something behind. You're not interested in anything from the past. You're leaving it out in the cold. Here with the Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. So that Ten of Cups, it's a card of marriage. It's also long-term happiness, long-term emotional fulfillment. And so prioritizing listening to your intuition, following your heart, trusting yourself. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Empress. This is an evolution of where you're going. And with that, it feels like you're destined for success here, that you're moving down this path of ultimate happiness, everything that you want to accomplish. But it's a result of the actions that you're taking and that conscious choice to say, I don't want to sit in the negative energy anymore. I'm ready to move forward. And so with the Six of Cups here, I'm getting the Fool. So that Fool, that new beginning energy, I love it. It's a leap of faith. It's allowing happiness back in, going about it differently because of the way that you're approaching this. This does feel like you've overcome some sort of major hurdle, major obstacle or challenge in your way. And now you're ready to embrace the new. You're ready for that leap of faith. Even if you can't see how everything is going to unfold, you know enough to say, that's still meant for me. That's still where I want to go. So tell me about the King of Wands here with Temperance. Four of Cups. And the Empress. So with this King of Wands here and that Temperance energy, a lot of balance, a lot of alignment, taking action. It's all based on the action that you're taking. Now I'm getting the Emperor. The evolution here, because I've got the Emperor and the Empress showing up here in the future energy, something is coming into alignment. Now this could be with another person because I do have the divine counterparts out here. Take it as it resonates for you. This could also be about you integrating your masculine and feminine energies. The action you take aligns with the way that you know you're acting is in your best interest. It's acting from the heart, trusting yourself, not overthinking, not getting stuck up in your head. It's really about acting from that place of, I know what's in my best interest. And so with the Four of Cups here, I'm getting the Ten of Wands. And that Ten of Wands is a lot of burdens and responsibilities. So whatever the stuck energy was for you, you did the work that you needed to do in order to get out of that cycle. Might have required a lot of effort because that Strength card, the way it was coming through, it's not a small obstacle that you had to overcome. This is heavy burdens and responsibilities. And that allowed you to get out of this stuck cycle. It's this kind of, I'm going to keep pushing forward. No matter what this is, no matter how it's affecting me, no matter how tired and depleted I am, I can't stay in this energy because I'm just going to get more depleted. I'm not finding the energy I need on my own, like just living this life. So I need to make some adjustment. That's what I'm picking up here, that the adjustment you needed to make was balancing something out, restoring happiness in your life, focusing on going after happiness. Because once you start going down that path, all of that depleted energy does get replenished. And that's exactly what you've been missing and what you've been wanting. And so it feels like here, by the time you get to the future energy, you're fully embracing it and understanding what exactly you left behind and why this needed to unfold the way that it did. Because there's something about your energy and the decision here. It's a lesson you needed to learn. You had to actively choose this new path, choose this timeline for yourself. With the Empress here, I'm getting the Lovers. So that Gemini energy coming through. So again, we have the divine counterparts. We have Lovers showing up here in the future energy. Take it as it resonates for you. The Lovers is also about the choices that you make, choosing from the heart, acting in a place or from a place that this is really what's in my best interest. I want to align with whatever makes me the happiest here. We do also have the Ten of Cups. So again, take the romance as it resonates for you. And yeah, really just focus on happiness here. So this is the reading for Monday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.